Here's our NUDG Powerapp, which stands for NIST Unified Data Governance. And this is a platform regarding all the information associated with the policies surrounding NIST 800-171, which is protecting controlled unclassified information in non-federal systems and organizations. So everything regarding or coming from the Self-Assessment Handbook, the Revision A, Assessing Security Requirements for Controlled Unclassified Information, and the Rev B, which came out in June of this year. All those security controls are inside of the platform, inside of the Powerapp. And what you're seeing here are all the policies regarding that. We'll get to the NIST portion in a second. So here you just click on a policy and it loads the description, the scope, and the management intent of the policy. You click on the sub-policy section, and then all the related sub-policies to that family, to the family parent, are in the center area, which has the policy number, the status of the policy, whether it's deficient, implemented, not implemented, or ongoing, and then the NIST mapping controls. Which control does that policy meet or help explain? And each one of these has a standard, objective, guideline, or procedure related to the policy. And there's a view that's kind of squinched a little bit, but if you click on the arrow, it expands it, and they disappear when you click on them. But you can quickly go through and access any portion of the policies within the platform. So for the NIST assessment, the family controls are on the left. In the center area are all of the sub-controls, this is all the information from those publications I just showed you. And the Revision B are on the bottom, so if you click on them, it'll load the related controls that you can then scroll through and have quick and easy access to all the information, rather than have to open up several documents to sort through to find just a paragraph worth of information. You can get to it relatively quickly. On the right-hand side is the general overview, which is how it is described that control was implemented by the IT and by the IT department. And beneath here are all the questions from the self-assessment handbook. So if you click on a question, it'll load it beneath it, and then you can type in the response there. And same thing on the front. Here's the general overview. So you do have the ability to enter it here, but if it looks a little congested, there's an expanding window. Some of the other features, tracking employees, all the relevant employee information, folder permissions, tracking all the folders for CUIs, very important, and then tracking which permissions, what type of permissions per employee or group of employees per folder, as well as inventory, tracking all the assets, servers, routers, anything IT related, and then assigning permission or assigning devices to employees is on the right hand side here, and they'll show up in the center. Account types, different account types per user. Expanding window, you can see the different account types here. New group, to add a new group, you just select the type of account, type in the name of the group, and then you map the employee to that group right here. And procedures, this is where you type in the step-by-step instructions. As you can get as detailed as you want with this. How you would describe to a technician with minimal experience on what steps are needed to implement that policy, and then the tasks related to each procedure would be below it. And so you could see the quick navigation, or you can get to pretty much any policy procedure relatively quickly. Deficiencies are the same way. The deficiencies show up here. All the information regarding a deficiency is in the form on the right, and just the basic deficiency information is shown in the gallery in the center. And the def ID, the plan of action and milestone deficiency ID 1, that's how you know which one you're looking at. So that way you can scroll through here. There's 3 deficiencies, but there's one task for that one. And if you click on each one, if there's a related one beneath it, it'll show up. And then that's how you know which one you're looking at. And if you want to do a new milestone, you would just type in the deficiency of the milestone you want, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, and you would type it in there, and then you would fill in how you would, your remediation plan milestone, and how you would remediate that deficiency. CUI, tracking CUI contracts is very important, and all the organizations surrounding that contract would be listed here, and they would show up on the gallery on the left. Company information, I just put the NUDG information in there for right now, just to show. Business owners regarding the company, and all the locations regarding the company would be listed there. Software assets would be listed here. Primary purpose, software, vendor, version. Inventory assets, we went through that. And ports and protocols. Different IP addresses, protocols and services used by the different pieces of the system, and then incident response. Here's a lot of information regarding incident response, and then there's a incident response form, so you can see the different categories and different types of incidents. And then the form, you would just select the type of situation that you're dealing with, and then you would fill out your incident response form. And that is an overview of the NUDG system, of where it's at. For more information, please visit our website at nudgsystems.com. Thank you.